Okay, so first things first, you have to have a privacy policy on your page if you are putting AdSense ads on your page, okay? So I found a generator that makes a Google AdSense privacy policy, okay? Put in your site URL, your email address, leave yes, we use cookies. Click Google AdSense. If you're doing any of these other ones, you need to click those too. And it's going to spit out something like this. And I've copied this now. And I'm going to go into my blog. And we're going to go to Pages. And I'm going to add new. Privacy policy. Paste that in there. Click Publish. If we hit F5, that should appear right up here. Privacy policy. And there it is. Okay, now we're all good to go with Google. Let's put our publisher ID in. The cool thing about this theme is you just simply go to Flex Squeeze Options, and you can decide where you want to put your AdSense ads. All you need is your publisher ID number, which I have right there. And I got it right here, and I just copied and pasted it in there. Oops, don't want to save that. Cancel. Don't save. Okay, so leaderboard ad. Yes. That's going to appear right here, okay? And if you have, like AdSense channels, you can do that. Paste your banner ad code for this location. If you want to put banner ad code, you can. Location, top of right sidebar. Yes, and I picked the 250 by 250. I do this text and image. The leaderboard, I do just text, okay? Then come all the way down to bottom of post. And yes, I do want something there. So we're going to click Save Changes now. And it might take a couple of hours, a couple of days for you to start seeing your AdSense ads on your page. But mine came up there right away, so as you see. Now, you will not see anything down here, but when you actually click on a post, there you see it down there at the bottom. So technically, you're only allowed to have 3 ads on your site, okay? So when you do this, you actually have 3 ads on your site. So if you add 4 ads on your site, so let's say that we go in here and we go, okay, AdSense Publisher ID leaderboard, top right of sidebar, top left of sidebar. We said yes here. Technically, that would be putting 4 Google AdSense ads on our page. And top left, evidently, because, let me see here. Because we don't have a left sidebar, it's not going to show up anyway. But this is all I do for mine. These are the hottest areas that people are going to be clicking on, so this is really all you need. If you want to go into the HTML for this, or into the PHP for this, you can go into your editor and make it to where, there's also AdSense ads right here in the post also. But generally, I leave it just like this so I don't make Google angry when somebody just finds a page, like say through the search engines, and they come here and they go 1, 2, and then there's another ad down here. So that'll kind of make Google angry if you put another ad right here, okay? So there is that. We've got all of our initial content on our blog. We have got our AdSense on our blog, our privacy policy, and now is what we need to do is we need to load up our blog with content. Now I'm using a plugin called, let me bring it up here. I think it's WP Dripper. Yes, it's WP Dripper. And I'm going to go into my computer and get the plugin and install it. WP Dripper, there it is. I'm going to unzip this. And this is a slick little app. Plugin, you're going to love this. So we need to go to our blog. We're going to go to WP-content, plugins, just with what we did with the auto hyperlink one. And we are going to drag and drop this plugin into here. Takes like 3 seconds to get in there. So there you go. Now I'm going to go to my plugins and hit F5 here. And we would hit activate had I not had it in there, okay? So now we're going to go to posts. If you go here to WP Dripper, is what you're going to do is you are going to get, let's say, 10 articles per category. That's very easily to do if you did like, 10 or 20 or whatever. The more you do, the less you'll have to come back to this blog. We're going to put this blog on autopilot. So you get all your articles together, put them in a zip file, you browse, upload your zip file to here. It'll tell you, start time 8/02/2011, random interval between posts, a minimum of 27 hours and a maximum of 35. So that means they'll post every, day to day and a half. Category, you select what category you want them all put in. Published and post mode visual, and we're going to do comment status as closed, or you can do it as open if you want, that's fine. I leave them closed for the most part. Auto tags, if you want to do tags, that's fine. You can do Yahoo or tag.net, but I'm just going to leave it as no. And then you click add post, and as what that does, that's automatically going to put all those posts that you zipped up onto your blog, and they will post every 27 to 35 hours automatically. Yes, it's that easy. It's super duper cool. Let's go through this together doing this real quick though, okay? So, is what I have done here. Let me get rid of all these folders. We need to open up, let's open up this one, open a new window. I want to get everything open, cleaning up your credit articles. Okay, and I got the clean up your credit report that came with this. I want to get the clear your credit card debt opened also. Okay, and last but not least, credit counseling. And okay, so now I have clear your credit debt. There's my site. Then I've got the articles for cleaning up your credit. Then I've got the articles for clear your credit card debt. And I've got the articles for clear your credit debt, plus each report that came with these 3 topics. Okay, so this is where I'm going to get all this content from. Now, this is going to take some time to set up, a couple of hours probably. But you don't have to come back to your blog for days if you use this. So let's say you did 10 posts for each category. It's total for me, that's going to be a total of 50 posts. If they post, let's say, once a day, I won't have to come back to this blog for 50 days. Just make sure that if you use Google Calendar or something like that, that you go in on it and make a note that you need to come and add more content to your blog in 50 days, okay? That's exactly what I do. I just have it set up on Google Calendar. Google Calendar emails me every day with what I'm supposed to be doing on that day. And that's just going to be one thing on my to-do list for the day. Add more content to clearcreditcarddebt.com. Okay? So, to get started, let's start with the category of free credit counseling. Okay? So, I'm going to make a new folder on my desktop. And I'm going to call this Free Credit Counseling. Okay, this is where I'm going to save all of these articles to that I'm going to make here. Credit counseling. Okay, so we did the pitfalls of debt. What is credit counseling service? Credit counseling and debt management. So is it a scam? When it's time to seek counseling. Let's go to page 12 here. When it's time to seek counseling. Blah, 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 blah. It's credit counselors. Okay. So we can take this little part here, copy. Let's go into and spin this again with the word formatting. Makes me crazy. Okay, so now I want to do replace everyone's favorite, replace, spun article, when it's time to seek counseling. So I'm going to copy to clipboard, okay, and I'm going to open up Notepad, And since this needs to have my free credit counseling keyword in it, free credit counseling, okay? So we're just going to take that as is, and I'm just going to do file. You don't even have to, I could just do, save as article 1, okay? But I'm going to save this in free credit counseling. I'm just going to say this is article 1, okay? Let's go do another one. We're just going to do a couple here together, and then you can go on your own and get all this done, okay? So I'm going to get rid of that. Credit card companies hate bankruptcy. Okay, let's go back up here to the table of contents. What to look for in a credit counseling company. So 18, let's go back to page 18. And since we deleted that, it's going to be somewhere around here.